how and why India built the world's biggest office. Ever wondered about a gigantic building that's even bigger than the Pentagon? Well, welcome to the Surat Diamond Bourse. It's not just a regular workplace, it's in Surat, the diamond hub of the world. This place is more than just a market. It's a dazzling display of skill, artistry, and traditions that go back centuries. Let's dive into the fascinating tale of how and why India decided to build the world's biggest office, the Surat Diamond Bourse. Imagine this, there was a change of hands to a big title in December. The Pentagon, one of the most famous buildings in the world that once housed the largest office building on Earth, is no longer the size champion due to the completion of a gigantic structure in Surat, India. Today, India can boast of having the largest office in all the world. Let us consider this monolithic structure. It isn't just massive, but also humongous. This facility spans an incredible 35 acres and is enshrouded by stringent security laws. Picture this, the square footage of 7 million square feet, or more than 65,000 workers. However, it is not just offices. There are also 10,000 square meters of restaurants and cafes, spaces to park 5,000 cars and 10,000 motorbikes, 131 elevators to drive you up and down, 9 beautiful inner gardens, and shops of various kinds and meeting rooms. Erecting such a large structure in India is a major achievement. The construction industry in that country is a great achievement. The other thing to consider is that meeting all the specific needs, overcoming challenges, and doing it all while the whole world was in a global pandemic. All the same, they did it, and the special opening took place in 2022. This is much more than just a building. It stands as a testimony of how India can shine. Beyond a place of work, however, it is also a tribute to the ingenuity and dedication of the creative minds behind its creation. It's a big office, but it's really a statement. Despite the prevalence of hybrid work styles in the modern workplace, this enormous building was able to obtain full occupancy pledges prior to the first brick being set. Now the issue is raised as to why India constructed the Surat Diamond Bourse, and who could possibly need a structure of such enormous size? This is the response. If you've ever bought or received a diamond, chances are it went via Surat in the western Indian state of Gujarat. Surat is the place where 90% of the world's diamonds are cut and polished. Despite its importance to the city, this industry is a huge challenge. Raw stones come to Surat and are processed in a number of tiny businesses spread around the city. The final items are often collected by traders who travel over 200 kilometers to Mumbai, where the diamonds are traded and dispersed worldwide. The existing technique is inefficient, and many of the city's diamond merchants want a more centralized approach. In response, approximately 5,000 Surat diamond firms formed the SDB, or Surat Diamond Bourse, India's largest office, and commissioned a spectacular solution. The end product is a massive $388 million edifice meant to house India's complete diamond industry, including Surat cutters and polishers, as well as Mumbai merchants and traders. The structure has 4,700 offices, which can accommodate 67,000 people. Designing such a big edifice presented significant issues. The concept of a skyscraper was discarded owing to difficulties in regulating the flow of people entering and exiting a very small location. Furthermore, because the SDB functions under a guild-like organization with equal standing for all respectable businesses, any hierarchical design was judged inappropriate. Considering a huge office complex created additional complications, notably in terms of access to sunshine, which is critical for inspecting diamonds. Deep floor layouts were judged insufficient, so the concept of a massive donut-shaped construction arose. However, this brought a new challenge: excessive sunlight exposure for workplaces facing east or west, forcing tenants to use shades and artificial illumination. This delicate balance of usefulness, efficiency, and equitable presentation became critical in the design process for this gigantic structure. So let's go over the challenges. The structure must effectively handle tens of thousands of people, provide uniform lighting across all workplaces, and survive Surat's extreme heat and monsoon rains. Architects Morphogenesis took on the daunting job of building India's world's largest office, beginning with the requirement to handle the massive flow of people. The objective was to create a building that could handle big crowds entering and exiting at 7 million square feet within an hour as they arrived in the morning and left in the evening. Morphogenesis established a goal of allowing any employee to reach their workplace within 7 minutes of entering the gate. The strategy took an inside-out approach using intensive traffic simulations to create an efficient design. The end result was a configuration resembling a spinal vertebrate, which is a useful pattern for signal distribution in nature. The Surat Diamond Bourse, India's largest office building, consists of 9 15-story buildings flanking a 400-meter center spine. Aligning the building from north to south accelerated access while also addressing the lighting problem. The heights and distances between the towers were meticulously calibrated to ensure that each workplace, including those at the bottom, received adequate sunshine without being overshadowed. Hey, if you're enjoying our video so far, please like and subscribe for more content like this. To deal with Surat's harsh environment, the building's spine serves two purposes. Both ends flare out to the west, collecting incoming breezes and funneling them around the complex, meeting half the building's cooling needs. Inside the world's largest workplace, public areas in the spine and courtyards contribute to the creation of an environment familiar to diamond merchants. Unlike traditional conference rooms, merchants who carry diamonds in little packets prefer to do their business in a nice setting, such as sitting beneath a tree and sipping a cup of tea. This smart design addresses the diamond dealing community's particular demands and behaviors. Creating a structure of this size necessitates not just careful design, but also strategic planning and execution. Groundbreaking in December 2017 marked the start of a major task, with 6,000 people working relentlessly for 4.5 years to bring the plan for this gigantic project to life. However, the construction faced a serious setback during the COVID-19 pandemic. With global supply systems interrupted, the project had to pivot and rely on locally sourced components within a 500-kilometer radius. Ceiling, ceramic tiles, and unitized glazing components were produced at adjacent facilities, demonstrating a commitment to local sourcing. While the Surat Diamond Bourse is an incredible accomplishment, it is merely the first stage of a larger vision. Dream Metropolis, a 7-square-kilometer smart metropolis designed to provide extra housing and offices for the diamond industry. However, the sparkling possibilities of this future development confront hurdles, such as the current economic slowdown and the impact of the Ukraine crisis, both of which have had a substantial influence on the diamond market. Despite hardship, the Surat Diamond Bourse has already become an iconic symbol, catching the public's attention and incorporating architecture into everyday discourse in India. Furthermore, the structure has helped to boost local tourism by attracting people eager to see and study the Surat Diamond Bourse, India's largest office, and its unusual architecture. Even in the face of pandemic-related uncertainty and economic hardships, the SDB is a symbol, not merely a goal, that resonates deeply with people. After 2 years of navigating the pandemic, the building has become a source of pride and an iconic edifice that has outlived its original purpose as a workplace, influencing the cultural environment and gaining recognition as a must-see destination. Our journey inside the world's largest workplace, the Surat Diamond Bourse, has come to an end. Wasn't it an incredible spectacle? From its massive size to the creative design that flawlessly combines usefulness and beauty. Hey, if you love this virtual tour and found the inspiring tale behind the SDB as interesting as we did, please like and subscribe for more such content.